No boy can come this and that. No more say that man.
How was Vybz Kartel's concert? Honestly, how was it?
It wasn't that great.
Everyone's saying that. Why it's not good?
Fam, we paid £160. At least let the sound system work. There was not one outfit change. No backup dancers. No, he said I want to keep that whole.
Go out and he's here. Drop it. See you soon, sisters. Oh, let me get started. Big up on yourself. This evening.
Was Vybz Kartel's performance in the UK a spectacular performance or a superb performance? Let's find out. Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to another episode of Vybz and Inside with Nandi. You know it's about Nandi and I building with another episode and another vlog for you, the viewers and the subscribers. So we saw where Vybz Kartel shelled down over UK, over London, where he had the O2 Arena, 2 nights, back-to-back performances. And a lot of people came out, had a lot of mixed feelings, a lot of mixed opinions as it pertains to him and his show for night 1 and also night 2. So me have some clippings more I share for one of the viewers and the subscribers with some people I share them own take, give them own take on the whole performance. Some people left disgruntled from the performance of night 1, which is, I think it was Thursday night. A lot of people had some terrible mixed opinion as it pertains to the whole show. So me I go play some of Vybz Kartel's performances and also some of the people's sharing them opinion. And also we have in the bulletin where we have Squash pleaded guilty to the court of Florida. Squash is going to be sentenced soon. I don't know what's the order, but I think it was something said about the lawyer, timing and stuff like that. But we're gonna get into that with the Squash and him pleading guilty to a charge of being illegal in the United States and also in the possession of a firearm. We're gonna get into that. So without further ado, viewers and subscribers, I want to make sure so on a like, subscribe, share, and hit that post notification bell. So whenever I drop a new content, you guys can be the first to be notified. So without further ado, viewers, let's just jump right into the topic.
But I'm not that. Hey, girl, I wanna give you more. But girl, it's forever.
So that is one of the first clipping of night 1 at Vybz Kartel's concert in the O2 Arena. And as you saw in the caption, the person stated that, "Can you believe I paid $180 to see a man sing like me in the shower?" So you know the people them have not feel the set, them not feeling performance because you know everybody just sit down there and watch like like a karaoke setting. So that person that say him never perform properly, but another person there alone. A lot more other people are saying the same thing. But I'm going to play another clippings for you with the performance as well up closer, and then other clippings with people reacting to that also.
No boy can come this and that. No more say that man. You say you want to put me back, brother. Who so see try to see that. I tell us you see nothing like. No let me go by the love here, come on, brother. When we say ready, you can't say no. Look, what we not in a? We not in a? Not sleeping. The last day. It's champagne.
So there you have it, up close, Vybz Kartel in person. But from the looks of it, it looks like the DJ tired, and also him have on a knee pad, which tells me that the DJ need him weak, or I don't know what, probably injure him knee before him touch the stage. But you can tell, yeah, him a 49-year-old, soon 50, so you know, say him knees them weak, you know. In him time, I remember say him just come from prison with a sickness and so forth. So this tells me that Vybz Kartel need for rest it or need for just take him time and go through, because he might get up in a age now, him knees them weak for all of these performances where him perform all these different places. So you know him knees them are gonna give him problem, which tells me that Vybz Kartel need for just balance himself and just go on easy and not to pressure this show business. But watch this other clippings, viewers and subscribers.
Vybz Kartel's concert was rehearsal for tonight's concert. Do you get what I mean? Because what was that? Guys, I have to actually gas myself because I'm going tonight and I believe he was just rehearsing so that he can put on a better performance today. Because there's no way that was a real performance. I'm not going to lie. I was watching it and I was like, God, please. My £149 has to perform better than this. I don't want that. I like, and then people are like, yeah, but he's 49. What do we expect? And all of this stuff. That's very true. And he has got like health conditions. But guys, please, that sounded so horrible. And him bringing out Wizkid was so random. Can he bring out like another Jamaican artist tonight? I don't want to see Afro beats. I don't want to hear Afro beats or anyone from the Afro beat scene. I'm here for the bashment. Play the bashment.
So yeah, a lot of people had high expectations for the concert, being that it's Vybz Kartel, and a lot of people wanted to see what the hype was about, because you know, say it's not everybody who got at your concert are gonna be your fan or your die-hearted fans. A lot of people wanted to see what the hype is all about and the attention and so forth. So when people see like performances like that from Vybz Kartel, where he doesn't have any form of theatrics around him on the stage, any performance, any choreography or go on the stage, it's just him singing over the mic like it's karaoke. A lot of people going to have mixed feelings, because for a lot of people, expectation after paying £180 or whichever amount of money them pay, it's going to be something to look at. A lot of people are going to wonder, oh, this man come up on the stage and just perform by himself. Nothing now go up on the stage, is just dead and just walk out of the cell from the stage. One thing I can give him props for is that them put on a look of cell on the stage to make it look like a prison. Him a walk out and a perform in front of the crowd of people. But you know, have to understand, say, a lot of people is not going to be like the die-hearted fans who just want to go there for the hype and for see be in the presence of a Vybz Kartel. A lot of people wanted to see performances. A lot of people are going to pay them money just to see performances and not just to see being in the presence of the person. But that is it, viewers and subscribers. But watch another clippings with some other people. I share them. I give them take on the old performances also.
Right, guys, how was Vybz Kartel's concert? Honestly, how was it?
It wasn't that great.
Everyone's saying that. That's not good.
Fam, we paid £160. At least let the sound system work. There was not one outfit change, no backup dancers. Now he said I want to keep that whole £160 profit. The budget was £10, bro. No outfit change, one small stage, not one backup dancer.
I love the drip, by the way. I can't lie. Get home safe, yeah?
The worst I've ever been to. He needs to retire. He don't bring a supporting act. It's the worst thing I ever
I have some Gen Z set list.
Yeah, Gen Zs are. Yeah, we're big men, we're big people, but they're done for. Vybz Kartel should put supporting act.
Like me saying, viewers and subscribers, a lot of people went to the concert expecting to see a stellar performance. So if the people them not see that after paying all those money to see the great Vybz Kartel to perform or give them a great performance, it's going to be disturbing for them knowing that them pay so much money and then them see a whack performance. And we're talking about the great Vybz Kartel here, you know, the dancehall era, you know, the man who them say, I put dancehall on the map, or I put back dancehall on the map. So to see Vybz Kartel put on a performance when no suit the people them will pay so much money, because remember, are the people them will pay them money for see artists. So if them not see no supporting act, if them not see nothing as it pertains to stellar performance, them are going to talk. And I'm telling you this already, and I think the last time we heard Irish and Chin said something about this whole thing, saying Vybz Kartel and his team should put together a performance set or some production, put together some great production, like have a stellar performance where you have supporting acts or people are come on and a dance on the stage, something, some theatrics, something of that sort. So the people them are going to talk, and you can't stop the people them from talk, because they must spend them hard earning money, and that's just it.
We say everybody up here, so we get the class. This next time. Everybody up here. We say everybody up here. Get cheesy food. Loaded crab.
Guys, so I've just come back from Vybz Kartel at the O2, the Friday show, yeah. And I really enjoyed myself. And in the most respectful way. I feel like I enjoyed myself in part because my expectations were low, like in the nicest way. When I bought that ticket, I bought it literally for the vibes. Never did I buy that ticket in the hopes that Vybz Kartel was going to put on a stellar performance. And the man is pushing 50. He's been in prison for 10 years. It was never that thing. Like, let's be so real. And I think some people need to remember that, like, you can't pay to see Vybz Kartel and expect him to give you 06, circa 06, 07, those times when he was clashing Mavado. You're not going to get that kind of performance. But what I will say is I really do think he gave it his all. His mic was on. The man had a knee brace on, everything, but he was giving it his all. But you know what I did find, like, kind of funny though, yeah? The summertime and fever crowd were definitely out. He said, you and him fuck, me and him never fuck. And I was screaming out of my voice, you know, said me never fuck Jerry. I lied him, I tell upon me. Ask Kerry.
So yeah, as myself, viewers and subscribers, a lot of people with a lot of mixed feelings and a lot of mixed opinions as it pertains to Vybz Kartel, sure. And you heard this lady said that she didn't went to the concert with a high expectation. She went with a low expectation, and that is the thing. What I want to say is that will there be a replay value for Vybz Kartel's concert where people would want to go to the concert again after the hype is dead out? Because hype do die out, but will there be a replay value? But the crowd have mixed feelings, mixed opinion, and that is just it. And as I said, the stellar performance what people are expect from Vybz Kartel, they're not going to see that, and that is just it, viewers and subscribers.
Yeah, after careful consideration, I've decided I don't even want to spend 20 quid on a Vybz Kartel ticket. Firstly, everyone's live streaming it. Secondly, he sounds absolutely dreadful. I don't care if he's old. I don't care. He sounds absolutely dreadful. I'm going to save my 20 quid, get a little score.
John, viewers and subscribers are all the UK massive a deal with Vybz Kartel, so man. Jaja, the great Vybz Kartel, dancehall's biggest thing. Can you imagine, viewers and subscribers, only thing Vybz Kartel need for hang it up now, as well the UK massive as a Vybz Kartel need for hang it up now, as a man was so reach 50. Only think him for hang up this now because he's not going to be able to give these people a stellar performance for the money he might charge them. But as myself, viewers and subscribers, it is just crazy how the UK people, UK people, dreadful on a different level. Them tell you plain as it is. They're going to be honest with you. And since the people them pay so much money for see Vybz Kartel and not getting such a performance, not getting a stellar performance, them are going to come out, come talk. And that's just all me have to say about this whole thing. But watch some other clippings, viewers and subscribers.
Oh dear, it looks like Vybz Kartel's recent concert hasn't gone down very well. Do you think at a certain point, you know, older musicians and artists, they should call it a day and hang up the mic? Yeah, so apparently it wasn't really giving stage presence. It wasn't giving that entertainment value that people are expecting. And it got me really thinking, you know, these artists and musicians of a certain age, you know, the older ones, the iconic ones, do you think when it gets to a certain age, they have to advise themselves that, you know what, I've done my best. It's time for me to hang up the mic and call it a day. Enjoy my royalties and just be the, you know, the fantastic musician that I am. Because I'm not being funny. I think it's Mary J. Blige. She comes to mind as well. She's done a few recent concerts. And, you know, the iconic queen that she is with her high boots, high kick routine. I've watched recently and it's not really giving. It's giving arthritis and joint pains. And they're getting on. That's the thing. Madonna's another one. Isn't she like about 125 years old now? And when she comes on, you know, it's giving ghost. You know, Patti LaBelle's another one. Iconic Soulstress. You know, she came on, she did a concert. She forgot her lyrics. And don't get me wrong, like me, I can't even drop one tune. But I just feel like if I'm paying 150, 200 pounds to see an icon, I don't want to be the one to like sing your tune. I mean, I'll sing along, but I'm not the one giving the performance. And I also get the fact that there are younger people that want to be able to see these icons, you know, before it gets to the point that they're in their mobility chairs and they can't give us what we want anymore. But yeah, it just got me thinking, because it's a shame, you know, Vybz Kartel, all these years in incarceration, he's out now. You know, he did that big one in Jamaica. But now, obviously, you know, no disrespect to anyone that's got any kind of like, you know, disability. He's got lupus. And maybe sometimes your your aging ailments, they can affect your performance. Yeah, but yeah, apparently, yeah, it didn't go down very well. So maybe it's time, you know, just to be a mentor, help the young up and coming artists.
Jano viewers and subscribers, it rough out here upon Vybz Kartel. The people in my deal with Vybz Kartel are harsh. But I feel, you know, I strongly feel like this is a farewell tour for Vybz Kartel, you know. It's a farewell tour, you know, where he might perform, because later on, him not can perform all of them hits, yeah. Him not can't even jump on the stage, them too tough. Remember this man has 250, you know, and since him knees them a give him we already, a giveaway already, the knees them come like a water knee to blood clean viewers and subscribers. I feel like I the farewell tour this. And yeah, Vybz Kartel soon have to go hang it up, because you don't want to tarnish your legacy. You don't want to mash up your legacy by doing all of them tours, yeah, and then still can't perform for the people them with the money where them are spent. So it's just crazy.
Okay, so quick Vybz Kartel review. We gave it a 3 out of 10. Like, our marks hovered around like the 3, the 2, the 4 mark. It was just quite underwhelming. Like, I don't feel like it was great. It definitely wasn't as good as what the concert was in Jamaica in Freedom Street, because my friends all loved it and said it was great. But yeah, this is very, very mid, you know. It was quite underwhelming. I would say that what caught me off guard was the amount of people that was so drunk and on drugs that couldn't hold their shit. And it was just like, how can you be falling around, like your friends having to hold you up and carry you into the arena or the stadium before it's even begun? Like, it's very, very unattractive. It's just not cute at all. And then the concert itself, Vybz, you know, he tried, he did his thing, but the sound wasn't great. He was late, which was annoying. Yeah, it just wasn't giving what it needed to give. Ashana, she stayed on too long. Where was Shorty? Where was Vanessa Bling? You know, I've seen Spice before, but, you know, she should have come back. She was there for Wireless, put on a good little show. We should have had her again. I feel like, considering this was his first big concert in the UK, I feel like he should have made more effort. Yeah, very, very underwhelmed. I mean, maybe I'm just too old, but I'm not going to keep going to these concerts. Like, I've got Keisha Cole this month with Little Kim. That should be okay, hopefully very good, fingers crossed. Toni Braxton towards the end of the year, have to see her. And then I think I'm done. Like, Wireless was dead, obviously Carnival is always dead. And yeah, Vybz just ruined it. Originals didn't happen, was on my way, didn't get there.
Damn, I feel like the UK people them need to cut Vybz Kartel some slack, because all them a deal with Vybz Kartel, so, and the man performance, the first time the man go over, they go perform for him big shows, them 2 nights back to back, and the people them a deal with the man, so I said the man can't perform, the man need to hang it up. The man, Mama said Vybz Kartel ruined the whole time for your Jaja. Jano, viewers and subscribers, share on the thoughts in the comment section. This is just crazy.
Me people, since Vybz Kartel released from prison, just over a year now, and all of the stage show them a Vybz Kartel do. This is the first stage show which he did in the O2 Arena that I have heard so much negative feedback from Vybz Kartel performance and everything about Vybz Kartel show. People have been demanding back their money, so they would have want back their money. It wasn't worth the hype. Me hear some people have said, boy, them kind of get enough of Vybz Kartel now. It can't do it again. People are go far and say Vybz Kartel too old for this now. Vybz Kartel are 49 something along. Vybz Kartel not reach all yet. You see me? But a lot of negative feedback. It's mixed reaction. Don't get me wrong, you know. We always have haters who are going to say this and that about Vybz Kartel. But this time around, I've seen a lot of videos, just like the videos when the people them walk out pan Bounty Killer. The crowd now move. The crowd look boring and the people them say Vybz Kartel had enough now. This now, the crowd not feeling it. The reaction is quite mixed, guys. People are saying it ain't worth their money. Them feel like them dash them money. Me see somebody put up so them spend £180 for a ticket and look at them waste them money and baiting. Guys, Gaza fans, this worrying. I have heard a lot of negative feedback about Vybz Kartel before, but that one year plaster away all over social media. A lot of people disappointed in that show ya. Me don't know if the haters them plan it and a post and a go on, but something alright.
When the real professional opinionists them come out and attack and say Vybz Kartel should put on a production, should make sure so him and him team put together a great production for give to the people, and because remember him a take the people them money. And them never listen, them just come and do the same thing, come on the stage, have the mic and sing for the whole 1 hour, and then invite now match up with the audio in our background, with the tracks and stuff like that. And the people them start complaining, nobody now talk. And now them realize say, yo, judgment their door, judgment their foot, where Vybz Kartel now perform well enough for the crowd. Because remember, he's working for the audience, and if he's not performing well and perform for 1 hour straight, you know, say it's going to have some form of hiccups, because you don't have no theatrics in the set for make sure so the crowd keep engaged and stuff like that. So this is an issue. This is the problem it all reach, where the people them go bad, say them want back their money, and them all feel like said the hype where they surround all of this Vybz Kartel, it wasn't worth it, because if them got a performance, and remember these are Europeans, and them brawling, so them all say whatever them feel and them speak their mind. So if Vybz Kartel and them team not get this thing together by putting a real production team together, get some choreography, some theatrics on the stage while you're performing, so you can, get a breather, or can remember say you're sick and healthy like that, and you get up in a age, so you need a breather here and there on the stage. So if you're not going to do stuff like that, then the show them are going to flop. They're not going to have any replay value. Nobody wants to go to the show again. That is the issue.
You have to listen. And not just me I say that. Remember, Vybz Kartel put out him track list we got doing in London, and because of social media spoke and Vybz Kartel listen, Vybz Kartel change it. So when social media speak, you have to listen, and social media is now speaking about Vybz Kartel show, and I am listening. You understand? Something alright, the reaction is too mixed, and I'm getting a higher level from the negative reaction. What is going on?
What I love, tell me if my English is good. Keep it coming, love. You be good again. I got your body warm and then you can be a... Watch over.
Love me good pussy, make it prosper. Can't stress me out till me maga like happy me. Listen while me have to step up here. Me skip power here and here. Yeah, me have to complain. London, they can relate to me pain. You know what I'm trying with it. I'm just gonna die with it. Everything I'm a time in it. So I'm a mind in it. You're trying not to
Oh my. Aishana even made it worse by performing on a big stage show like this, where no one knows not one of her songs, and then she not even perform good. Jano, she make it worse for Vybz Kartel. Viewers and subscribers, she on the task in the comment section. Let's just jump over to the squash saga. Jano Vybz Kartel, you need to fix up that production thing. You and your team need to work on the production thing, and get it fixed out. Jano. So dancehall artist Squash, whose real name is Andre Maurice Whitaker, has entered into a plea agreement that could see him receiving a reduced sentence after admitting guilt to one of the charges against him. Yeah, Squash man, him admit to the charges against him. Well, one of the charges, and the court dropped the other charges. I think it was 3 charges, but them dropped the other 2 charges. So, according to court documents unsealed on Friday, Squash officially pleaded guilty earlier in the day to being an illegal alien in possession of a firearm or ammunition. In exchange, prosecutors dropped a second charge of possession of an automatic weapon. So, you know that them drop the charges there, which is a good thing. It's a good thing for him so far in this, but you know, so him still gonna get a maximum years of probably about 15 to 10 years. Who to tell? So, as part of the deal, the entertainer will be required to pay a $100 US special assessment fee at sentencing. Prosecutor also confirmed they will recommend a lighter sentence. Cool. Noting that Squash saved the court's time and resources by pleading guilty. That is what people been a say. Plead guilty, no hold up the court time, so you know you're gonna get a high sentence. So him no hold up the court time, him plead guilty. So however, sentencing remains at the discretion of the court, so you know whatever the court decides them a sentence him for, or whatever amount of years them a sentence him for, then it's up to the court, which could impose up to 15 years in prison, 3 years of supervised release, and a fine of up to 250,000 USD. So you know, Squash, boy, it's good for him and not good for him. He could still get the 15 years, but also the greatest thing is that him pleaded guilty and then the court dropped the other charges. Because if him did go a trial and get charged for all 3 charges, I think it's 3 or 2, but if him did go a court, go get charged for the 3 charges, them man, dog name him supper. But Squash him so far so good for him, but it is said that him still are gonna be able to get deported. So it said the plea agreement also outlines serious immigration consequences. Squash acknowledged that the offense is considered deportable, which could trigger automatic removal proceedings. He further agreed to forfeit any other firearms or ammunition in his possession and accepted that the plea cannot be withdrawn if the court rejects the prosecution's sentencing recommendation. Ah boy. In admitting guilty, Squash confirmed that on February 24th, 2025, which under surveillance in Miami Beach, he accepted what appeared to be a firearm before entering a vehicle that was later pulled over for multiple traffic violations. Officers reported seeing him reaching for the glove compartment where a loaded Glock 19 pistol was subsequently recovered. So you know that him plead guilty for that. Yeah, as myself, viewers and subscribers, Squash in a deep waters, and also him have a little chance of saying him get lesser sentence, but this doesn't say that him now will get deported. Him still have a chance to get deported because these are deportable offenses as the court document stated. So Squash just have to go and rub some time. This could be the end of his musical career because being that him in a prison, now have no time for do no music because America prison or stay so like Jamaica where you can go around the system and do whatever you like. But America is a whole different thing. But viewers and subscribers, that is it for Squash. Him plead guilty. A lot of people been and say, oh, him innocent, him this, him that, but see that him plead guilty to the offense and him a go do the time for it. But viewers and subscribers, share your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you think. You know it, go already, man. Have Vybz and Inside with Nanda with another episode. I'm out. Peace.